Hey, it's Tim Bratz, and I've gotten this question multiple times over the past couple days, and I thought I'd share it with you. It's, Tim, how do I get into big apartment buildings like you are, right? And they're asking me, how do they get started in apartments from the ground up? And really, there's two ways to do that, and I'm going to share those two strategies with you in this video. So one of the most common questions that I get is, how do I get into big apartment buildings, right? Like, how do I start investing in these big apartment buildings and go straight to 100-unit deals? There's a few dilemmas with that, and I have a few insights for that as well. You need to understand the landscape first of what commercial real estate looks like. And understanding that there's a lot of people out there who have big balance sheets, big portfors, that are always looking to go and buy big apartment buildings in all major cities. That's okay. I'm not saying that to deter you or discourage you from going out and finding big apartment buildings. I'm just making you aware that if you go toe-to-toe, you go try to build a broker relationship like a lot of these gurus tell you to go and do, and you go toe-to-toe against somebody like me who has 4,000 doors, who do you think the seller's gonna go with? They're gonna go with somebody like me. Even if the offer's not as high, they're gonna go with somebody like me because I have a proven track record of going out and doing deals. So how do we get you into deals immediately and start building up your balance sheet? There's two ways to get into big deals. The first way is by organically building your portfolio. This is how I did it. I bought an 8-unit apartment building first. Then I bought another 8-unit and I had 16 units. Then I bought a 15-unit apartment building and I had 31 units. Then I bought a 23-unit apartment building and I was up to 54 units. Then I bought a 31-unit apartment building and I was at 85 units. And I organically grew my portfolio one small building at a time and continuously grew it to a couple hundred units. Then once I had a couple hundred units, I can go and show momentum. I can go and show a track record of finding great deals, of raising money, of closing on transactions. And it gave me a lot more credit and a lot more credibility when I went to go and bid on larger apartment buildings. So that's the first way that you can do it. The second way that you can do it is, if you do come across a large apartment building and it looks like a great deal, you can contact somebody like me or someone else in your own community who has a big balance sheet, who has the background, the net worth, the liquidity, and the experience of taking down big deals. I didn't even know that this option existed when I was first getting started. But if you come across a great deal, you can call me up and say, hey, Tim, came across a great deal. It looks like a home run, right down the middle of the plate of what you look for, Tim. Is this something that we can partner up on? Or can I bring it to you, and instead of paying me a commission, maybe you kick me some equity in the deal? I would be willing to do that. So if you bring a deal to somebody else that does have the net worth and the experience in buying big apartment buildings, chances are, if you bring that deal to them, they will kick you some equity or a finder's fee or let you partner up in joint venture with them in some capacity, so that way you're involved in that deal. Now, I wouldn't expect a ton of equity in it, right? Because it all depends. That's going to depend on the amount of value that you bring to the table. How good of a deal it is will definitely play a part in that. Now, realize that whoever you're bringing the deal to has a fiduciary duty to their investors to put the best people in place to be boots on the ground and property manager and project manager, right? So even if you don't get a lot of equity in that first deal, it's not about the first deal. It's a big common mistake that I see a lot of newbie investors make, is they think they have to get as much equity in the deal as humanly possible. And they negotiate the heck out of it, and they squeeze the equity so much that nobody wants to do a deal with them, first of all. And secondly, they won't do another deal with them even if they do one deal with them. So it's not about this deal. It's about, what does this deal do to set you up for the next one, and the next one, and the next one, where then you can sponsor those loans and you can sponsor those deals on your own. Meaning you can qualify for the loans, you can qualify for a seat at the negotiating table, you can do all those things on your own because you took down a handful of other deals and you have a small percentage in all these other units. It allows you and sets you up to go have a lot of success down the road. If you're looking to get rich quick, this is not the business and not the industry that you should be in. If you're looking to get rich quick You can go find that somewhere else. But I can assure you that you will build long-term wealth if you have a long-term mindset in this business. And the way to get into those big deals is by, one, organically growing your portfolio like I did with small units and just creating that momentum. And then two, when you do create that momentum and that big deal does come across your desk, you can contact somebody like me or somebody else in your own local market who has the experience and net worth and liquidity to take down a big deal. And you can partner with them and all of a sudden jump your number of units under management and under assets under management in order to help build your portfolio that much faster. So I hope that's helpful. I hope you got a ton of insight out of that. And if you understand that those are the two best ways to get into bigger apartment buildings, here's what I want to leave you with. Create the momentum. The most important thing you can be doing is creating momentum. And I know you saw my video that you should be sourcing deals all the time, sourcing money all the time, and refining your operations all the time. Always be looking for deals. And don't do what the other gurus are saying and only go after 100-unit buildings and bigger. Create the momentum. If you can't raise money on a 4-unit building, how are you going to do it on a 40-unit building? If you can't do it on a 40-unit building, how are you going to do it on a 400-unit portfolio? Get it going, right? Do the small deals, get the momentum built up. The momentum and the little victories are going to lead you to bigger and bigger and bigger victories. And you're going to see huge results over the next couple of years. Again, don't have a short-term mindset. Have a 3 to 5 year mindset going into this. If this was valuable for you, please like it. If you got a lot of insights out of it, please share it with your friends. Please make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and you get updates on the notification bell for new videos that are coming up. My goal is to deliver a lot of content, a lot of videos to you guys moving forward. I want to try to make sure I'm getting you 2-3 amazing videos per week as we go forward here. So help you out with your journey in this real estate investing world. I know there's a lot of moving parts out there right now, and it's really important that you're getting all the good information and soaking it all up so that way it helps you along in your journey. I promise you, what took me 11 years to do, you guys are going to be able to do in the next 36 to 60 months just because of the insights and all the things that I've learned on my journey that I'm sharing with you. So please like, subscribe, and share this so that other people can get some good insights as well. All right, be your best. And if you are interested in joining a mastermind and you want to dive into what my mastermind looks like, we have something called Legacy Boardroom. Legacy Boardroom, I think, is the highest value mastermind out there. I believe so much in masterminds. I'm a member of 5 different masterminds, and I run 2. That's how much I spend more than 6 figures a year just in other people's groups. That's how much I believe in these things and how much they've elevated my business. So if you're interested in joining a mastermind, I have the highest value mastermind, I think, in the real estate industry. I've been in them all, I've seen them all, I've reviewed them all, and I've taken the best pieces and parts of all the different masterminds that I'm in, and I've culminated it all into one mastermind that is the highest value at the lowest price point of any mastermind I know of. So if you're interested, send me a message or go to legacywealthholdings.com/coaching and inquire on the Legacy Boardroom Mastermind. It is over the top and a ton of value. I promise you it will not let you down. Our reviews are off the charts and our students' results are better than anybody else's out there. So if you want to make some things happen and you're serious about your future, please don't hesitate to hit us up in Legacy Boardroom. We'd love to have you. And if you know somebody else, maybe it's not the right time for you to join a mastermind, but if you know somebody else who needs to see this information, has been looking for a mastermind, please share it with them. We'd really appreciate it. Any way that we can help other people and help everybody elevate, we want to be part of that. So if you're getting value out of it, of course they're going to get value out of it too. So I appreciate you. You just ended with that? Cool.